Okay, good morning students. Today we're going to do a very interesting topic, alright? We're going to be speaking about descriptive writing. Now, can anyone tell me what in their view is descriptive writing? Anybody? Yes. Talking about something? Okay. You. Describing things? Quite good. Talking about something that you like or don't like? Alright, that's a good answer. Describing a place or a thing. Okay, very good. Alright, so you all gave me some really good answers, alright? Now students, based on what you all have said so far, descriptive writing in itself has to do with describing a place, a thing, a person, or an object. Alright, so I'm going to read to you the lyrics of this song here. The name of it is Our Nation's Dawning by Carlton Sampson, and I want you all to pay close attention to the words of the song, alright? And here I go. Come, come away, hail to the day, this is our land's great morning. Birds in the trees waft to the breeze, songs of our nation's dawning. Hummingbird bright, lend your delight, ibis your scarlet feathers. Kiskadee call, summon them all. This is a day of wonders. O land of fairest beauty, we pledge our lives to duty, and vow this day to serve thee. Flamboyant gay, make glad the day. Colorful blooms resplendent. Hibiscus hedge, witness our pledge, and honor this day transcendent. Fireflies bright, shine through the night, illumine our thanksgiving. And of this great day, each heart can sing, this is our nation's dawning. Three sister hills, list to the thrills, echoing to high heaven. And from the sea, the blue Caribbean, breezes will join the revel. Palm trees on high reach to the sky, while bells aloft are pealing. Man, bird, and beast, earth, sea, and sky, raise chants of joy, excelling. Alright, so we have just read the lyrics of this song. Alright, so what do you all think of the lyrics so far? Yes, he's describing the place that he lives, or describing the place that he likes. Very good. Now, so far in this song, alright, Mr. Sampson has described the flowers, the trees, which is the palm trees, the blue seas, the cold breeze. He spoke about three hills. Alright, so based on this now, we can see that it's a very nice place that Mr. Sampson is actually describing. So what Mr. Sampson has really done here is that he has given us a piece of descriptive writing. Through this writing, he has described the place that he loves, his nation. Alright, so I'm going to give you all 2 minutes to take out your books, your pens and your pencils, and I want to give you all a proper definition of what descriptive writing really is. Alright? Okay. Descriptive writing is the clear description of people, places, objects, or events using appropriate details. An effective description will contain sufficient and varied elaboration of details to communicate a sense of the subject being described. Okay, details are usually sensory, and the writer tends to describe what he sees, hears, smells, touches, and tastes. It is also a type of expository writing. Everybody got that so far? Alright. It presents an object feeling, place or a person in a way that creates a vivid impression in the reader's mind, enabling us to picture what the writer is really speaking about. Alright? Now you all can close your books and put away your pencils for a while, and let's go on and talk a little more about descriptive writing. Now, I want you all to think about some of the ways that we use to make our writing descriptive. Anybody could think about some? Based on the lyrics that we just read so far, what are some of the things that we can use to make our writing descriptive? Good words, yes, the adjectives, appeals to our senses. Alright, your answers have been good so far. Alright, now everything that you have said could work so far. Alright, but the focus of today's lesson, the two things I want you all to focus today on is really adjectives and the five senses. Alright, when we talk about adjectives here, I have here the word apple. Alright, adjectives used to describe apple could be red, it could be hard, it could be sweet, or it could be small. Alright, so now we can also see that our senses also helps in making our writing expository. Alright, so based on what we see. Alright, so we could probably say the cat. Right, we could say the cat went home. But using descriptive writing now, we could say the black fat cat quickly jumped over the fence to go home to his warm house. Now you can note the difference here. We talk about here the cat, and now when I added some adjectives to the cat, saying that the fat cat quickly jumped over the fence to go to his warm house, I used here descriptive writing. Alright? Now, I want you all to note that even our five senses could help when doing descriptive writing. Alright, anybody could tell me what the five senses are? They are touching, tasting, smelling, seeing, hearing. Alright, so I want you to know that when doing descriptive writing, think about how much you use the sense of touch, the sense of taste, the sense of vision, hearing, and smelling in your everyday lives. These are the things, students, that make things appealing to us. So it could greatly help when trying to write a descriptive essay. So the adjectives we learned about, along with the five senses, help us to describe how something looks, tastes, and feels. Alright? I want us to take a look at two descriptive passages. Turn to your textbooks on page 264, and let us look at A Year in San Fernando by Michael Anthony, and we can also look at the other passage, passage B, and we are going to examine the questions based on these, alright? Alright, I want you all, within yourself, everybody find a partner. Alright, and I want you all to discuss these questions. Do you find the descriptions given vivid and interesting? Does the scenes that they describe here from The Year in San Fernando and passage B, does it come alive to you as you read the descriptions? No, we're not going to write anything. These passages are just for oral discussion, alright? And I want you all to note what senses appeal to you when we actually do these passages. And I want you to select the images which appeal to your sight, your hearing, your taste, and your touch. Alright? I want you all to know that when we describe scenes, right, we make use of various senses. This is what makes our writing vivid and alive. Alright? So this was what was done in these two passages here. The way that the writer wrote, it actually makes sense because of the scenes that he described using his senses. Alright? Now, I'm going to divide you all into groups of 5 to actually do this activity. Alright? So everybody, 5 groups. 3 groups to the front, 2 groups to the back. And we're going to actually describe this. Alright? Now that we have actually finished now doing this group activity, everybody seems to know well about their senses and what actually appealed to them in the passages itself.